Okay, the Hades Cup is a 50 fight melee to the top. Now, before you start pooping yourself, it's not that hard. In fact, every 10 fights there's a checkpoint, so feel free to stop after you're done, each one to heal and stock up before you continue. That said, some tough fights and bosses are included in this challenge. I'm going to skip over the first few because we've already covered some of these. Yuffie's only change is she can fire 3 pinwheels at you, but she's basically the same person. Knock her down before she can heal herself. Behemoth is the same as the last boss and is still extremely easy. Cerberus is now at full health, but he has no tricks. He just takes forever to take down. And after Cerberus, the rest of the bosses are a cinch now, and that's not a joke. But let's take a look at the last few bosses, and I'll give you some advice. Cloud and Leon. It's Final Fantasy VII versus Final Fantasy VIII. Which swordsman is more emo? Well, you're going to be taking both of them down, so it doesn't matter. Like Yuffie and Leon, you don't want to start with Cloud, or with Squall first, sorry. You want to start with Cloud and take him out because you don't want Leon and his large sword just screwing you up. So take out Cloud because once Leon's on his own, he's easy, but until then, he can be a pain. Anyways, Cloud fights pretty much like he did in the Hercules Cup. Only one change to him though is his downward jump thrust can now hone in on you, making it easier for him to hit you and making it a lot harder to get out of the way. Still, if you can make him lose his balance and smack him after his downward thrust as well, he goes down. As for Leon, yeah, pretty much the same. Wait for him to jump, dodge roll, and counterattack, and he goes down pretty easy. The trick here is to hold out long enough for at least one of them to go down. Hades. Yeah, the Lord of the Dead isn't even in the final rounds, and he's not that hard of a fight either. That said, he does have a lot of health, so much that the bar can't cover it all. So don't get mad if you're hitting him and you don't see his health go down. Now he has 2 forms, blue and red. During his blue main attack, he will come after you and try to hit you with his flamethrower arms. Ironically, this is when Hades is the easiest to really pummel, but at the same time he can be deadly. You don't want to have him corner you with those, or you'll get yourself fried to a crisp. If you can manage it, a simple medium high jump and smack him in the face for an easy combo, and that's all you need to do. When you hear him say, "Feel the heat," he will go to the corner and use his flamethrower attack both arms. He is invincible doing this, and there's no way to stop him. Now, your first reaction will be to run to the outside and get away. That's how you will get cooked. Instead, run towards him and run around him in a circle. When he stops, you can now go in for a combo. Outside of smacking you with his arms and a fireball that you can return to Sander, Hades isn't too hard when he's in his red form either. And after that, you can watch a scene where he gets his butt kicked by the easiest boss in the game. Yes, even easier than the dark side here. But you should be warned, after Hades, the encounters go up a lot. You get into something known as X fights, meaning unknown quantities, and these can go on for a long time. The 2 Heartless you have to watch out for are the Angel Wings and these Dark Swordsmen. For the Angel Wings, whack them whenever their wings are open and dodge their fireballs and watch out for their Charge Twister. For the Dark Swordsmen, looking guys, watch out, they attack quickly with melee attacks. However, when they start to take damage, they will stick their swords on the ground and then create a dark smoke around you. Either jump high or dodge roll at the right time to avoid getting hit by the firing. Your final boss is the Rock Titan, and yes, I'm not kidding when I say easiest boss in the game. He does hit hard though, but he's not fast enough and can easily cure yourself. And since he attacks so seldomly, you have enough time to whack him enough to get MP back and then some. Also 1 EXP per hit, meaning you get a lot of EXP for him. Anyways, just whack his feet non-stop until he falls down and then jump up and attack one of his 2 heads. And be careful, he can bite you for a good chunk of your health, but still keep whacking. When he gets up, start whacking his feet and repeat until he gets turned into rubble. Sora will learn Trinity Limit and win the Hades Cup.